just get started. You already bullshitting.
Hey man, it's time to get after it. Pop-up style.
Yep. Pop-up style, man. Late night, man. Well, not late night. It's still a little early, but it's bedtime. Damn near.
It's Friday night, man. People just
It's
now
Friday
about to
night.
get ready to go out.
Man. Yeah, man. It's club time. Not for me. It's just club time. That's how the club work. But what's going on, y'all, man? Come on in right quick. Come on in, man. Let's talk. Y'all that short I put out, man. Y'all did y'all thing on that, man. So come on in and talk to us. Y'all been in the comments under that, man. Thing got like 70 comments on it. So come on in and talk to us right quick. Y'all got a lot to say. I'm finna tell y'all exactly how many it got. Okay, I'm wrong. It got 51 comments right now. It got 162 likes, 3,800 views. So since y'all doing that, man, just come on in and talk to us right quick.
Yeah, man.
Kenzo, we finna tell y'all what's going on with Ray Ray. I don't know what it could be, but I'm gonna just give y'all my opinion on what it could be. It's a lot of information going around, man. So I mean, you can't. I mean, you won't know until. Yeah, you won't know. And we gave y'all one the other day what we thought it was. If y'all joined us the other day, I think that has something to do with it, but it could be a slew of things.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but come on in, man. Come on in.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. First things first, though. Before we even get into Ray Ray, if you guys haven't done it by now, you need to go do yourself a favor. It's about 15 minutes or so. Go check out that Art of the Juke, Bijan Robinson, Art of the Juke.
I think it's 14 minutes, 6 seconds.
Yeah, man, that thing is good. I want to give a special shout out to the Atlanta Falcons. Tip my cap.
I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah, man, they did an excellent job. You know, saying just a wonderful collaboration of coaches talking about Bijan, you know, saying talking about still trying to get that dead leg, saying perfected. So he's still trying to work on things. And
he perfect that, boy. He gonna have falling out on. He gonna be causing injuries.
Man, I'm talking about, man, it was just a great production overall, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Falcons did their thing. Shout out to the Atlanta Falcons. Yes, that boy is definitely different. He's special. And I will say it. You know, I ain't ashamed to say it at all. When we first drafted Bijan Robinson, man, I was mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was mad.
I ain't finna Chris. I'm not finna sit there and tell that lie. I ain't look. When they picked him, I knew why right off top. Man, because, I said it. Because when you look at what dynamic he brought to the team, when have you seen the Falcons have anything other than a power back? I mean, we had Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman, but before that, what did you have? William Andrews, Jamal Anderson, Keldon Riggs.
I wasn't trying to hit none of that. The only thing I know is my defense sacks, and I was trying to get me a Jalen Carter here. But now, I will say, present day, I am so glad Bijan Robinson is an Atlanta Falcon. I ain't gonna lie. The right pick was Bijan. You know what I'm saying? I am solely, there. I mean, I was there anyway.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, man.
Don't get
me wrong. You were not the only one pissed because some of these Falcon fans, boy, they were throwing and breaking TVs and everything, throwing remotes, breaking remotes. They were doing everything.
I couldn't believe we passed on defense yet again for offense. I just couldn't believe it at that time.
But you got to see, and this is what I told people before this happened, and I actually predicted the pick because I got text messages left and right after the pick. Man, you called it. Man, you called it. How did you know? Look at what they did in that offseason. They went after everything but a running back. They had Tyler Algier coming off 1,000 yards, but when you got a game breaker, a Saquon Barkley type skill set, and I'm gonna tell y'all, man. No, I'm not, just saying it just to say it. But when I look at Bijan Robinson's abilities, he reminds me of a Barry Sanders, a bigger version of a Barry Sanders. You talk about agility, you talk about cut on the stop over dime, juke moves. When you talk about footwork, it's Barry Sanders all day long. It's Barry Sanders with power.
Man, he watches Barry Sanders anyway, so
he was only 5'8".
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, look,
at 6 foot, so I mean, I say a couple inches, but yeah, man, Bijan, man, that whole thing just going back to his rookie season and going back to that Packer game, because I think that's where he won a lot of folks over who was kind of skeptical. They're like, we see the moves, you see the highlights, but you still got to kind of see it in person, or at least see it for your team. You see it for other teams, and you be like, okay, cool, but you want to see it for your team. And I think that game against the Packers, to where that drive to where he was just having guys just trying to pick up their knees, just everybody just praying, everybody on the ground just praying. You know, as Bijan just everybody down there praying. You know what I'm saying? When Bijan just, taking off. And I think that's that first game, I think he won a lot of Falcon fans over. Seriously. But man,
and like I said, man, it just had that feeling, because when you have a running back that dynamic that I have never seen in Atlanta before, there's no knock to nobody. Not Warrick Dunn, not Tevin Coleman, not Devontae Freeman, but Bijan Robinson is just a different animal, man. When you talk about it, they would call him a Marshall Faulk type talent. Since when have you seen that in Atlanta? I mean, you got to switch it up, man. You got to switch it up. Tyler Algier, 1,000 yards, I get it. But, I mean, power backs is all we've had in Atlanta. Let's not try to change the pace. And then we look at Terry Fontenot. He built the same type of offense in New Orleans. What did he get? Went out and got Drew Brees. Built around Drew Brees. Went out. They had Pierre Thomas, Mark Ingram, who else? Deuce McAllister. But when they got Alvin Kamara, it was just a whole different type of dynamic. I mean, that's just the way he was building the team. Just like he built in New Orleans, high power offense. And now he's switching to the other side of the ball. Miss Lisa, what's good? He said the Bill player tried to tackle him on the 81-yard, ended up rolling around on the ground. He looked crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was Cole Bishop. That was old Cole Bishop. Cole Bishop, to be honest with you, Bijan did Cole Bishop dirty a few times in that game. I was just like, poor Cole. My goodness.
Yeah.
he just could not catch a break. But yeah, man. Again, do yourself a favor if you have not. Even if you have, man, go watch it again. It's probably better the second time.
I'm gonna watch it again, man. Definitely.
Especially like the angle. Shout out to them taking up, getting those
the bird's eye view. Yeah, that bird's eye view crazy.
That angle, just different angles, just period. Just showing that man's talent and showing the balance. That man's different. At the end of the day, he's different. I'm glad he's on our side. I'm glad he's a member of the Atlanta Falcons. I couldn't imagine him on anybody else's team, you know what I'm saying, rocking anybody else's logo but ours. So I'm happy.
Yeah, and like I told you earlier today, man, Saquon Barkley money coming, but he worth every dime. Hate to see it. $20 million. Look.
Depending on what happened. Well, I guess it would all depends on when they go to the negotiation table, because you still got
to do it after this season, because if you don't, that number gonna keep going up. You don't want to get to the 25 range. Then
that's exactly what when you said 20, in my mind said 25. You know what I'm saying? Just thinking about, like, again, if you don't.
And we ain't gonna jump the gun. We're gonna just let that. You're gonna talk about that when it happens. But I'm telling you, with Saquon getting that $20 million after winning the Super Bowl, he gonna be up there. But what's up to the chat, man? Silk, what's up, man? Said, get your son, man. Yeek, John Higgins, big bro. He said, well, it could be mental, just maybe done with football. I mean, it's either or. I mean, it could be anything. Yeah, Doug, what's up, my guy? Miss Lisa Shepard already came through. Player stats. Kenza said, what's going on, Ray Ray? We finna get into it. Robin, what's good? Paul, Solomon, Jacob, Nando. Nando said, surely wasn't all in on football this season, but his play on the field this year versus last year. Numbers, totally different. He said, please, Kenza said, please catch him up. I will. Mike, what's good? Trey Smith, Eric Kinsley, ain't seen you in a while, my guy. Hope all is good. He said, first I heard Ray Ray part-time rapper. It could be a legal issue, but then I heard he was close to Ike here. He's still butt hurt about the Raheem. This man getting let go. Hey, Dirty Bird Gang 11, what's good, man? Craig said, Ray Ray, how you get fired on your day off? Man,
Lord.
Cold. Yeah, has to stand back and bubble bean. Absolutely. Power backs. So yeah, it was just time to switch it up, man. It was time to switch it up. Tremel said thanks. Doing the same thing, Drake. I never did. That's our sister right there, Miss Joy. What's good? That's our sister. I bet she got that bunny on. I bet you.
You know it. Stop
Last
playing.
time running back looked like this was Reggie Bush at USC. Yeah, but Reggie Bush, he was a different type monster, man. He weighed nowhere near what Bijan weighed. Reggie Bush was probably a $190 wet socks on. Bijan is damn near 230 doing this.
They said 220. Yeah, he 220.
222, yeah. Barry Sanders all day long. Hey, big bro, you were there. I was there. My cousin played with Barry Sanders. Seen him with my own eyes. Crazy. Walker going to be injury prone.
I don't say that.
No, come on, Taylor. You got to give it time, man. I keep telling y'all, man, that all season going into the season was vigorous, man. Going from college football to the draft to pro days, all that to go all the way back through training camp again. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, man. But he got a whole off season to heal up where he ain't got to do that this year. So next year he's gonna be 100% when the season starts. I think he was coming in about 85, but nobody is healthy all the way through the season. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, man. 100% really be about 80%. For real, man. Say Felix too. Yeah. Darren Sproles. That's a good one there.
That's a good one. That's good.
I was so glad when Sproles went to the Eagles because when he was on the Aints, oh my goodness, he used to get on my nerves.
Yeah.
So bad. Yeah, Marshall Faulk. He was like one of the first backs that I really could recognize that could do it all. Like honestly. Yeah, Marshall Faulk. One of the first ones.
Boy, Charles putting up the prediction. He's taking the Falcons by a touchdown. But yeah, man.
I missed the preview on Tuesday with the ladies, man. Y'all make sure y'all check that out if you did miss that. Say he's not good at rapping.
Yeah, she out of control.
Y'all make sure y'all check that out if y'all did miss that.
I'll talk to Smitty. What's your thoughts on NFC South roundtable? I ain't got no thoughts, man. They over there doing their thing. I respect that. Shout out to TJ Berto, James, and Clay. Yeah, shout out to them, man. They doing their thing, man. Shout out to them. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Chef, what's good?
Hey, Chef, don't come here with that bullshit tonight, man.
Yeah.
that boy was on one the other night.
You
telling on everybody.
Yeah, but it's a Ray Ray and South with OG Bobby Johnson. My goodness, they getting crazy.
Matt Forte was a power back, man. Bijan is power, speed, agenda, anything that you can think of.
Well, he had some power to him, but Matt
Forte was a north-south guy. Bijan is an east-west guy.
But he could skedaddle a little bit too, though. I know what he's talking about, but Matt Forte can't hold a candle to Bijan, though. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Yeah, Berto,
absolutely holding it down. You over there give him hell. I love it.
Yeah. Fred Warner being out for the 49ers, another great ground day for the Falcons. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't just put it all on Bijan this game. There's a guy that wears number 8 that should be living in the middle of the field. So, I mean, there should be some Kyle Pitts, too, as well, y'all.
Hey, Exit 13, Phil, I know you're a Eagle fan, man, but it's all good, man. Yeah. It's all good. My boy Craig, appreciate the donation, my guy. Ray Ray making diss tracks called Capri Raheem.
Oh.
You roll, Craig. Come on, Craig.
Love our Falcons. Man. Wow, good.
Oh man, you out of control. Ooh, boy, y'all crazy. Y'all own it, boy. Y'all be on it 7 days a week. Let's get back to Ray Ray.
How you feeling?
But yeah, man.
Talk about old Ray Ray.
Hold on, my boy Kivo, man.
What's happening, Crown?
What's good, man? Hey man, this is my guy right here, man. He used to do the show that we used to call him Calvin Ridley when he jumped in. But hey, look, Kivo, get back to doing it, man. You got to give me a phone call, man, because we got to hook up and do a show, man, because we used to have a blast. Miss Carey, what's good? I'm proud of myself, man. I did not make Kerry or Ebony laugh the other night.
Yeah, man.
I'm proud of myself.
What it say? Busta Rhymes said he said a pat on the back.
Another thing, Kivo, speaking of Calvin Ridley, he on the trade block. And I had Falcon fans ask me in public today, and in my comments on the YouTube, should the Falcons go back after him? I say no. I think that time has passed, and the reason why I say that time has passed because if you look at what he did here, he made some exceptional plays. He was a great player. But when you look at what he went through mentally, on his way out of Atlanta, and it probably had more to do with the coaching staff and getting rid of Julio Jones, because Julio Jones was, mentoring him to become the guy in Atlanta. And when they traded Julio, it kind of rubbed him the wrong way. And, he went to crying, mental issues, personal space. So him taking that time off and him getting a change of scenery through a trade, I think that was the best thing for him. So him coming back to Atlanta, I just don't see it. Even though I think the talent that he has as a receiver would fit Atlanta and what they have right now, but what he went through at the end in Atlanta, I just think it just wouldn't work.
I don't think he can stay healthy as well, and that contract as well. None of that. I'm good.
Yeah, 4 years, $92 million. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
I'm good. Goody.
Appreciate the donation. He said, "Hey, all love, my guy." He said, "Got to go out to the West Coast and seal last week's win with this week's win. No excuses." I mean, honestly, there's no excuse any week with all the talent that we have on this team. And think about what we had last year, and there's no knock to nobody on that team. But when you add what they've added this offseason, and they went 6-3 to start last year with that team, this team could easily start with the same record and go beyond that. So I feel like if they get to that 6-3 this year, which is possible, I could see 12-5 because again, the back end of the schedule, oh, you can just float into the playoffs if you hit that stride at the right time. Oh yeah, yeah.
We can do it, man. I mean, just 1 week at a time. Don't look too far ahead. Just take it one step at a time, one game at a time. Like they say, go 1-0 every week. Just go 1-0. So hopefully the Bills game is already behind us. Most of us, I know we still probably looking at the highlights, enjoying that win, as we should, because we deserve that as Falcons fans. But
absolutely.
Overall, it's time to focus because we got another prime timer. We're going up against the number one overall passing offense and whatnot. So that's fine.
And you wouldn't believe that with Mac Jones, but Mac Jones is a decent quarterback, man.
And it's all
about system. I mean, we talked about Baker Mayfield. You see how the Browns got rid of him, saying he wasn't the guy. He got around the right guy who knew how to use his skill set. Guess what? It happened. But before we get into Ray Ray, I forgot about this, Chris. Let's look at the injury report right quick. The injury report. Let's look at the injury report, and they actually questionable. This is game report. Questionable is Darnell Mooney with a hamstring, Jake Matthews with an ankle, and as I'm hearing, I think Jake is going to give it a go, but you just have to keep an eye on it because Matthews, his dad played damn near 20 years, so I mean he's tough. Uncle Clay Matthews, senior, he played for the Browns and the Falcons, so they're doing their thing. Felipe Franks, I guess he got too many snaps upon the center, and the touch push made a strain in calf muscle. Taquan Graham trying to come back from a calf muscle as well, coming off IR. Nobody was doubtful, but already out. And I see y'all complaining already, and we just talked about it. Jalen Walker, groin injury. Groin injuries are tricky. If you pull them one time until you in the all season let them fully heal, it can keep happening.
But Smitty, he's been dealing with that for a few weeks now. He's been on and off the injury report. Said limited practice here with that same groin. So he's been playing through it. It just possibly, dealing with Josh Allen and just dealing with that offense period, just staying disciplined. Things happen, but
and let me tell y'all too, man. We don't know the extent of the injury because I think it was Abraham. Abe told me. Abe said he tore his groin one time. Well, no, it wasn't Abe. It was another player I interviewed. They said they tore their groin off the bone. And that was the most painful thing that they have ever felt. So we don't know the extent of that groin. That groin injury could be slightly torn, and that's why it keep getting aggravated. So who knows? But Jalen Walker's out this week. I have no problem with it. I think the guys can pick it up. And I was actually looking forward to him playing because, as I said in the game the other day, I feel like he was going to be key that George Kittle played, and George Kittle is going to play this game. So we're going to have to depend on Divine Diablo. Yeah,
limited snaps. It will be limited snaps. But Kittle is back against the Falcons.
Clark Phillips, who had a tricep injury / illness, and triceps are tricky as well because once you do that, you can't lift your arm. And we talked about that the other day. That could be super tricky. Jordan Fuller, who just came off our
he's already
with a knee
out.
injury, he's already out. So he's gonna.
Well, I mean, it was his 21-day window. To be fair to Jordan Fuller, it's his 21-day window anyway.
Right.
We'll see. And then you see questionable is TQ Graham. I think they're about ready to bring TQ on in, to be honest with you. Not saying it's going to be this game, but I can see Dolphins game. I can definitely see TQ in the Dolphins game.
Yeah, man. So Billy Bowman out with that hamstring still, and that's kind of tricky, just like AJ. So they're just going to get that time to heal. And Ray Ray, Ray Ray took his dumb ass to Nashville.
Lord.
Ray Ray out with a not injury related designation. So I mean, look, I'm telling y'all, injuries happen, man. And with Jalen Walker, I have all the utmost respect for him trying to stick it out, man, because he's been hurt for a while. So like I said, that groin won't be fully healed to the off season, man. I mean, the training staff can do whatever they can.
You know he's going to play, and you know he wants to play right now. But you know
he wants to play. But it's a safety precaution.
Yeah, it's definitely a team decision. Just like with the hamstring with Billy Bowman, you think about it, you need Billy Bowman for the long haul and for the stretch. So since Billy is already considered out,
come on back, Chris. StreamYard. He'll come back. But
you gotta do that with a guy like that. You gotta take that.
You gotta do that again, man. They cut you off.
Yeah, I mean, I was basically saying with Billy Bowman, you just gotta take precaution. That's one of your starters. You know, one of your guys that you drafted particularly just for that slot position, that nickel position, and you need him for the long haul. You know, so I respect it, and you hate that he missed the Bills game, but we still won, still took care of business. And you hate that he's going to miss this game, but you never know. Maybe he'll be back for the Dolphins, Patriots, however the hamstring does, you know, so we'll see.
We forgot to add this with Bijan, man, and I don't know how I missed it, but me and Chris were just talking about it. Bijan is on pace. He currently has 822 yards from scrimmage. That's more than anybody in the league in just 5 games. Every team but 3 more teams have played 6 games. He's on pace 27.95. Chris Johnson holds the record for the most total yards in a single season from scrimmage at 25.09 when he had 2,000 yards rushing that year. And like he said, we witnessing grace, but think about this too. Yard from scrimmage through 5 games. This is how it started. 5 games. Chris Johnson, 600 yards, 468, 132 yards receiving, and Bijan Robinson at 222 yards ahead of that, 484 rushing and 338 receiving. And as I tell y'all, man,
it's crazy.
Right, it's nothing. We talk about, you know, people getting targets, why they're not throwing the Kyle Pitts. You got to remember Bijan factors into the pass game now. So that's why I told you balls are going to be a little bit more limited now. Because when you talk about Kyle Pitts, you talk about Darnell Mooney if he comes back, Casey Washington, whoever else is going to be on the field.
And you look at it though. Yeah. Now, first of all, I'm gonna say this before I say my next comment. We need Darnell. We need Darnell Mooney on the field. I feel like overall we need guys like Ray Ray on the field. You know, have just being at full strength. Now, let's say that being at full strength. But Smitty, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's kind of been almost like a slight blessing I don't want to call a guy's injury a blessing, but it's kind of been like a slight blessing because we've been witnessing the things that Bijan Robinson can do. And man, I'm telling you, like, this guy's incredible. Again, I have to say it again, great production by the Atlanta Falcons. And you have got to go check that out if you haven't, with the art of the juke. Just seeing our guy Bijan Robinson and the things that he can do. Or when we've already seen it, but just the compilation of clips that they put together and hearing the running backs coach and just hearing all the coaches just speak about him. And hearing Bijan himself, saying things that he's still trying to improve on. Excellent stuff, man. What's happening, T.
Trey, they still ain't giving a timeline on Trice, but I still do see him out working, trying to get back to playing status. But that's still tough, man. And I don't even think they open his 21-day window yet. So we'll see, because he could end right back on my IR here. He possibly could miss another season. And that's going to be pretty scary if you ask me.
Very unfortunate if that was to happen, but we'll see. I mean, because, he and Troy Anderson, neither one of their windows have been open yet. So we'll see. We'll see those guys. I guess maybe they're still working it back. But here's the main event.
Yep. Mark Monday, man. Shout out to him, man. I was giving great content. He said Raheem Morris said Ray Ray McCloud was sent home. Said it 3 times fast. He said it was a private matter between the team and McCloud. Morris said he doesn't know if McCloud will return. And the exact point to that right there, read the last part. Morris said he doesn't know if McCloud will return. And I told y'all on the show the other night, what happened to Young Way Koo when that happened? He never played again.
No, he was gone. But my thing is, too, with this, man, like, how did we even get here, man? Like, with Ray Ray McCloud missing the game. Now he's taking a personal leave. Doesn't know. Coach said he doesn't know if he's even coming back. So how did we even get here, man? Like, I know you have your thoughts. I got mine as well. Like, how do you feel we got here?
I said it on the show the other night, rather. I'm gonna stick to what I said, man. I think it had to do with a couple of things. I think it had to do with I hear you one, because he wasn't the only one that I've been hearing that was pissed about it. But at the same time, you got to have yourself different as a professional, man. When you see things like that happen, you can't put your feelings into it, because you getting paid $1 million to play a sport that a lot of us, don't get a chance to play, and you getting paid handsomely for it. And at the same time, you got to think about your family. You got to think about your wife, your kids. So I get it, feeling the way you feel, because I was actually pissed about it too, because he's a wide receiver coach. Why the hell would you fire a wide receiver coach before the season really get going? And don't get me wrong, the wide receivers, they weren't playing, the best. But I hear you was one of the best wide receiver coaches in the league, man. I hear you. And the reason why I think he put his feelings into it was he looks back at last season. Last season, he overachieved. Ray Ray probably even think he was going to put up those numbers, because before coming to Atlanta, Ray Ray was mainly a special teams guy. Now, he did get, playing time with the 49ers, Steelers. You see him get a catch here and there, but him being a third receiver, you weren't expecting it. Let's be real. So when you see a guy like I hear you, who puts you in that position to succeed and, change the way you view the game, of course you're going to have feelings about it. So I just feel like Ray Ray got his feelings caught up in it. And, when they say what they called it, when you cuss the managers out, yeah, you can't do that, man. So,
insubordination.
Insubordination, absolutely. So when you insubordinate, 9 times out of 10, you know what time it is. Now I think Young Way did the same thing, and that probably led to the same thing. So I just think it's time to move on. And from what I hear, Runway is his name. So let's see what Runway do next, man, because it's gonna be tough, because losing that kind of money every year, it's tough. Because I went to a count some years back. It's probably been about 5 or 6 years. And Anthony Smith, former NFL player, him and Julius Williams, another former NFL player, held a count for the kids, and he told the kids, be thankful for that position, because once that part of your life is gone, you'll never make that kind of money again. So when he told them kids that, I listened to that because these players take it for granted that they're making all this money and they feel like they can do what the hell they want to do. It don't work like that. My grandmama always told me at some point, I don't care if it's here now or in the future, you're gonna have to follow somebody's rules. And if you don't follow their rules the proper way, you're gonna find yourself in a hard spot. And that's exactly what has happened to him. But hey, I digress. But what you think happened?
Man, now I feel like he did say that Ike Hillard was one of his favorite coaches. So I do feel like he was a little butthurt about that, which maybe a couple other guys were too. But at the end of the day, like, you still got to be a professional and go out there and just do your job. Overall, Ray Ray was having a little struggle, so far, this year, not getting to like the level of the play that he was last year, but it was still early, still opportunity. I feel like that this recent birthday party that Ray Ray had, I feel like that was just the last straw. And I'll tell you why. You think about it. These guys have certain curfews. These guys have, certain time frames to where they probably have to be in. I know for a fact that I saw myself on social media. It was 4:46 in the morning. Ray Ray McCloud, how you doing, Uncle Lou? But Ray Ray McCloud, he was in the club, kind of, doing his thing.
5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be outside on the corner?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. It was for nearly 5 in the morning. It wasn't necessarily on the game night or the game day, but it still was that late. And my thing is 5 o'clock in the morning, you're on social media, some people got videos of you at a party and stuff like that. I just don't feel like that's a good look. So overall, and then you think about it anyway, we've already had too many distractions as it is. We don't need to be adding to this. So the fact that you got caught up in the Atlanta culture and you're doing your thing, my thing is have your birthday party. Do whatever you want. You're a grown man. But at the same time, it's just not a good look team-wise. And the fact that you were out at 5 in the morning and the fact that, it was like, 24 hours from game day, I just feel like overall it just wasn't a good look. And I feel like the Falcons organization, Raheem Morris and everybody else are just like, hey, that's not how we do things. And that's not the message that we want to send. Regardless, like this man had flyers about it and everything. It just like was a whole spectacle, almost like it was a rap release party. You feel me? And I know Ray Ray does do music and stuff like that as well. And maybe he's trying to juggle being a part-time, possibly, still being an NFL player. I mean, we've seen guys, do multiple things, and that's his prerogative. And, to be able to do that, do it. But at the end of the day, again, it just doesn't look right team-wise. And it doesn't look like you're focused on the team. It doesn't like you're focused on the game.
Yeah, you think about it too, Chris. Right.
Yeah,
right.
Bro.
Because he hadn't played much the last couple of weeks, even before this happened. And you look at it, and then, like I said, man, the kind of money they make, have some at your house with it, just a handful of friends. You ain't got to have you got to be around everybody, man. Be around people that got your best interest. We talk about it all the time. We know all of them didn't have your best interest because if they did, they wouldn't put it on social media. Point blank, period.
I feel like it shouldn't have went like that. It just doesn't look good, bro. At the end of the day, man,
you represent the team. Yeah, you represent the team. Yeah.
Too many reasons for folks to laugh at us or whatnot. We don't need to add no fuel to the fire. That was unnecessary. And I was like, when I first seen that he was having the party, I was like, Saturday. I said, we play Monday. I was like, well, again, do your thing. You a grown man.
It's Sunday, Chris, not Saturday. That was 5 o'clock Sunday morning.
Yeah. When he was, when on the Instagram thing, yes, that was 5 in the morning. And so like that's not a good look either. It's like at the end of the day, you just had like your homies around you and all that stuff like that. Now, luckily, there was no other teammates there, like at least. And then, like, apparently, I didn't know this at first, but it was a party at a strip club as well. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just thinking about it from a team perspective and how everything goes. it's almost like it's a spectacle, like I said, like a rap release party or some such. You know what I'm saying? It's just like overall.
Hey man, look, man. I'm telling you, Chris, them damn stripper ass crumbs and chicken wings will get you in trouble every time. I'm just saying.
And there you have it. So it just like, I just don't think he should have done that then. Like, I'm not saying you couldn't have a party, but why you had to make it kind of like a spectacle thing, you know? So it's just like,
but see, that's the thing with some players, man. They get money. You think they're untouchable, bro, and that's the wrong way to think. Cause look, I'm telling y'all, if he could have rented out a mansion, y'all know the mansion. If y'all live in Atlanta, y'all know what the mansion at. Y'all know what they do at the mansion. He could have rented that out, had like 20, 30 people come, release party, everything.
Yeah,
keep the cameras out.
Multiple.
Keep the cameras out. Get the people sign an NDA if they go to your party. So that way it won't end up on social media. If that didn't end up on social media, we wouldn't know what happened. If he wouldn't put it out there like that, like you said, posters and everything, we wouldn't have knew nothing about it. It would have went all smooth. He could have went on back to work. But like I said, I hear you, probably was the bigger problem. And Chris added to that, saying with the party, that just was the last straw. So we end up right here. And I don't think I think his contract is what? I think I said the other day, didn't it? I think it was like $730 if they cut him. So $730,000, man. That's a 6-pack of Budweiser and some nachos. So I mean, it won't be much. Uncle Lou said, does it mean we're going to shop for a wide receiver at the trade deadline, Uncle Lou? I think we absolutely will have to, shop for a wide receiver. However, I feel like they will have to look at what they practice squad can do before anything, because we only have $5.8 million in cap space, and that's not a lot. And a trade, I talked about Jalen Waddle. Come to find out, Miami wants a first-round pick for him. So absolutely not. We don't have a first round pick.
I mean, even if we did, absolutely not. Even if we did, no. Are you crazy? No.
Yeah, they blowing up their team, so they trying to get what they can. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to be more of a third round pick, to be honest, because anybody take on that contract, you're going to have to send a player and those draft picks. So why would you get them a first round draft pick if you got to send a player too? That makes sense.
I'm just not doing that. But yeah, like I said, even if we did have one, I'm not doing that.
Miss Charlene, what's good? What's good? She said Ray Ray not thinking to put his career on the line for haters in his corner. And that's true. Hey man, look, she said a mouthful, because look, I'm telling you, everybody that with you ain't for you. Learn that the hard way.
You give me a Chris Blair. I want to see what Chris Blair can do. I still want to see Nick Nash, but I know he's at the bottom of the totem pole. So it's just like,
see, okay, the thing about Nick Nash, it's okay to keep saying you want to see him, but you got to remember, he was a former quarterback, and I know he put up numbers last year, but the NFL is a totally different monster when it comes to positions. Yeah, so when you talk about a guy that played quarterback and switching over to wide receiver, yeah, he can do that at the college level, but he got to learn the NFL wide receiver position at the NFL level. That's just totally different. Because look at what we talk about. We talk about elite wide receivers. Nick Nash is probably,
and that's why I say he's at the bottom of the totem pole.
You said it just right there. Said it just right, man.
Bottom now. It just So Chris Blair, we already seeing a little bit of David Steels, but I want to see some Chris Blair. Who else we got out there? I know Casey Washington, they really want to roll him into the offense. I can already tell.
Yeah, he a lock, man, because like I said, when Mike opinion, that first preseason game in Miami last year, we seen the chemistry there. When we seen that chemistry with Mike opinion in that first game, Casey Washington was a lock. That's all we need to see. So all they got to do now is get the timing and rhythm down, and Casey Washington, he'll be fine. But it's outside of that, because Ray Ray is not here and Moon is hurt. So who you gonna depend on?
Right. And that's another thing too, man. We still waiting on Mooney to come back and stay healthy, on the team. So I think the Falcons are going to try to go. They'll probably go all the way up until the very end these next couple of games, we're really going to see if we need to make a move on a wide receiver. If the Falcons feel comfortable with what we got, feels like the offense is still clicking, we haven't, ran into any roadblocks or anything, I feel like Falcons will stay put and then possibly address it in the offseason. But if
I think that's what it's going to be.
Right.
Yeah.
But the offense takes a nosedive.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying if the offense takes a nosedive in the next few weeks, and it's looking like it's because of wide receiver, like similar to how we was looking when we only had Roddy and then we just knew we had to go get Julio, the type thing like that. If we're looking like that, which we should,
I'm gonna tell you how you fix that though, Chris. I'm gonna tell you how you fix that. You look at Drake London, awesome game last week. Bijan has become another receiver, another target. This is why you got to get Kyle Pitts going. Kyle Pitts is the number 2 target. Yeah, Darnell Mooney is the second wide receiver, but Kyle Pitts is the second target. That's the difference. When you talk about a target, Kyle Pitts is that guy. Start lining him up on the outside. You got 2 other tight ends that you can use, Charlie Warner and the guy from Houston. I can't never pronounce his name because it starts with a Q and it's wacky. But that's another tight end. So now you have to start using Kyle Pitts as a receiver. If you start to do that, then everything starts to fall back in place. Then that blow from Mooney and Ray Ray McCloud won't be so big because you got another target to go to. So Zach Robinson had the scheme plays with Kyle Pitts on his own. Yeah, Chris Blair can come up. He can be a backup. But when it comes to targets, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, those 3. Those are your main targets as of now because of the injuries and because of suspension. Just that simple.
Man, I can't wait until we get fully healthy so we can just be able to open up that playbook and open up the field more. Just, being able to get other guys involved. Nah, I don't want him, Uncle Lou. I ain't going to lie to you. And it's not even nothing personal. I don't think he's going to be able to stay healthy enough. That contract is too ballooned. I'm just overall just good. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate his time here, but I'm good on Calvin Ridley.
Hey, Nando, that's a good one, man. But we don't know. We don't know what we can get him. I mean, he could just need a change of scenery because that dude is a damn speed demon.
Nah, he is for sure.
He's about 6. He's about 6'3", probably about 215, 220. I think he runs a 4.340. Yeah, he's about 6'2", 6'3". Yeah, he's nice. Yeah, let me make sure because he got some height on him, bro.
I thought he was like 6'1", but I mean I could be wrong. I mean it's so.
Well, I'm probably thinking about the draft combine thing because they be exaggerating.
Yeah, they will. But yeah, well, I know. Yeah, we already know Uncle Lou. Yeah, I already know it. But yeah, we can definitely put Pitts out wide too.
I mean that's what they're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to. Yeah, he only had 3 catches for 17 yards this year. Yeah, he's 6 feet 185. So you're right, Chris. Yeah. Yeah. So he's a smaller guy. Yeah, but he's still a speed demon, bro. Let me see. His 40 is 4.4 flat. Mm-hmm. So that's solid. That's solid.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, Tariq. I feel what you're saying. But if I can get one guy, I mean, give me McMillan.
I actually said that in the preseason. I said in the preseason of Jalen Polk.
Polk is cool. Yeah. But if I can get McMillan, though, I know he's with the Bucks, and I know they're not giving him up. But it's just like McMillan was the guy that he had some of the most chemistry with. I know Roma Doomsday, and I know, Polk was there too. But him and McMillan, they had, man,
magic.
Something else.
Yeah. November 4th.
Of them though.
November 4th at 4:00. Yeah. Yep. November 4th, 4:00. Yep.
So it's just that's what I said. In the next couple of weeks, if like what? So what? That would be this game. That would be the Dolphins game, and we might be able to slide that Patriots game in too right before it. I think, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's right after the Patriots game.
Yeah. So the Patriots game gonna be that on the 2nd, and then it's that 4th. So like I said, the next 3 weeks we're gonna see.
I actually think New England traded Polk if I'm not mistaken. I think he actually got traded. Let me see. Because I think he got traded, if I'm not mistaken.
Or cut one.
No, he got traded because I think they were gonna keep him on the practice squad.
Yeah, he with the Aints. Yeah, he with the Aints.
Yeah, he with the Saints. Yep. Say it, traded to the Saints.
No wonder you ain't heard about it.
And the reason why they trade him to the Saints because the Saints probably finna trade Chris Olave. So they were thinking ahead.
Call me crazy, but I'll take Olave.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But he can't stay healthy. He been hit so many times because them.
One of the reasons was his quarterback was throwing him into death ball. I'm like, my goodness.
Man, he would get blocked knocked off, bro.
Right.
I don't see. Sometimes I only see how he got up. I remember a game they played against Green Bay. He got sandwiched in between two people.
Man, that was bad.
One person hit him in the head and the other hit him in the chest, and he stayed on the ground about 10, 15 minutes. I don't even see how he got up.
Yeah. It was bad.
Rashid and
they traded Holmes for a 2028 7th round pick.
Yeah, I said it. I got the video up. Y'all can go look at it. Jalen Pope was that guy, man. I said the Patriots don't know how to use him. So hey, injury reserve balls.
Man, I'm trying to tell you for real, bro.
Yeah, he was getting picked off every other play, man.
I promise you, man. Derek Carr, I'm not saying that he did. I know he had some degeneration going on with his shoulder that he found out later on, but still, man, that man definitely don't took a couple of years off of Olave career already.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Mooney is a game time decision, so we don't even know if he's going to play. So that's why I said you better be drawing up some plays for Kyle Pitts because the wide receiver position going to be real shaky. And if Bijan gets it going, you got to get that pass game going to balance it out, just like last week.
Gotta be the Kyle Pitts game, fam. It's got to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, everybody already
that would have been nice. Go ahead.
Could you imagine Deshaun Jackson and Michael in his prime with Michael Penix? Woo, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That right there would be something else. And
that's why Jalen Waddle came to mind because he got that same type speed. He runs a 4.37, and man. Look.
Yeah, it's just, man, them wanting a first rounder for him it's not going to happen for me. We'll see what happens when we get closer to the deadline. Maybe they'll get a little bit more desperate. Maybe
because they're gonna be teams. They're gonna be teams 1-6, 1-7 at that point, and they're gonna be just out of it. Because you got, I think, 3 or 4 teams at 1-5. And honestly, I know he just signed the contract.
Look at it like maybe we can swing for the.
But I'm gonna tell you, one way that I would swing for the fence. I know he just signed the contract, but if I'm the Falcons, I would call Cleveland, see what you want for Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy is one of the most underrated receivers in the NFL, hands down. And Jerry Jeudy end up on the Falcons with a Michael Penix. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hell to pay. Jerry Jeudy, Cleveland, they blowing it up anyway. Deshaun Watson gonna count 80-some million towards the cap next year by himself. So
StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard. Yeah, they doing their thing tonight. They just DeAndre, that's what we all want, man. But it's just something going on with him in that playbook. That's all it got to be. That's all it got to be. Waddle's money can be worked out. It can be worked out because go back to the video that I broke down. His base salary is on probably $1 million the next 2 years, $2 million. So that can be worked out. But I mean, look, Miami about to lose Carson Beck, overrated like hell. I'm glad he out of Georgia. But any ideas on our offensive stalled out in the second half last game? That's a great question, Miss Lisa.
I think a part of it was Jake Matthews going out having to insert Michael Jarrell into that, it's an already on game situation. And I feel like, and then he coming off the bench cold like that, of course, too. I feel like it just, the fact that we was missing Jake. If Jake was there, I feel like the offense would have continued to click, and it forced Zach Robinson to make adjustments. And that's where I feel like it is. It just always, I know it's one man, but yeah, that one man is the Iron Man. And that's your starting left tackle in Jake Matthews. And I just believe with this young second year quarterback that you have, with the offensive line already a little kind of wonky, you just wanted to make sure that, so nothing went awry. So we did get a little bit conservative in the second half, but I believe it's because of that. And we still ran the ball decent. We still ran the ball decent, but it wasn't that same pow that we had.
Right. But you got to have trust in your players, man. That's why you coach them. I mean, you don't get conservative just because. I mean, I understand, Jake is a seasoned veteran, but if you're gonna run your plays.
Second year coordinator.
Yeah.
Second year coordinator.
Absolutely. That conservatism almost cost us the game.
Yeah, man.
So you can't do that.
Yeah, man. I feel, but it just at the end of the day, it's still all learning process. At the end of the day, what we hope happens is game by game, Penix and Zach Robinson are both learning from the good stuff, and and also things that they could be working on as well. So it's always a continuous thing to get better. Sure, even for veterans. Shoot,
facts. They ain't gonna trade Turpin. No, that they got.
Tell him, hey, can we ask him? Can we have George Pickens?
I ain't gonna even get in that conversation because you know how I feel about that. But Turpin is a wide receiver, a kick returner, a punt returner, and a running back. They're not getting rid of that.
Yeah,
he'll miss to do it all.
It was too much, and they're not gonna want to give the Falcons another weapon like that.
No.
Did we? No. Is Quincy Skinner Jr. Skinner Jr. still on the practice squad? Now that part I don't.
No idea. Let me see.
I hate that I don't know that off top, but I know.
I don't think he is. I think he got cut, if I'm not mistaken, because he was one of those guys I was counting on to make the team. Man, this thing tripping. The hour legs ain't even coming up.
I'm saying, man, it just I don't know. Internet don't know it's supposed to work for you when it's supposed to.
There we go. Let's see. But y'all keep dropping them questions while I'm looking.
Said Anthony Booker said, was the Jacoby Myers chatter real? I think it's more so of him being. They said he might be traded. They say he's a trade candidate. By the time the trade deadline gets here, I mean, he already has no
guarantee. Skinner is not on the practice squad.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, Skinner got.
He's not on the practice squad. They have Chris Blair, Dylan Drummond, Nick Nash, and Devin Tompkins, who played last week. So if anything, probably Devin Tompkins will come in and play.
Oh gosh, but yeah, Jacoby Myers, he ain't has any guaranteed money left on his contract. There's not a whole lot to spend. It'll be even less then, because I believe it was like 10 million guaranteed, 10 million.
And StreamYard bad, man. Come on, man. Man. Yeah, Skinner got cut.
Here's an interesting one. A.D. Mitchell.
Donnie Mitchell.
I don't know what it is. Why he not getting it down there with the Colts, man? Maybe he needs a change of scenery, because he is still a playmaker
on the rookie. Yeah, he on a rookie contract too, and I think it has to do more with I think it had more to do with the coaching than anything, because he got talent. Because he's second round pick. Yeah, he was a second round pick, but a lot of people in the last year's draft had him as a first round pick. So the talent is there. It's just something that's just not, calculating. And I don't know what it is, but I don't think they'll trade him, but it wouldn't be a bad idea. Because, on the rookie contract, you had him with 3 years with Penix. Oh, yeah.
Right.
So
And my thing is, if it doesn't work out, you can still cut your losses and it won't cost you much. So it just
facts.
I mean,
And they would probably let him go for a 6th-round pick.
Possibly, so that's another thing. Just those are options that you got out there. It's not a whole lot of options out there unless somebody just says, hey man, I want out. Somebody get me out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a whole lot of options right now. I feel like the offseason honestly probably be a little better situation. You possibly can make maybe a trade then or sign a guy that maybe wants out. A lot can possibly happen. A lot of guys can ask for to be moved to another team once the season is over. But we got to get that far.
Right.
So let's get D-Hop Ravens. Wow. I like D-Hop, but I'm not doing that. Especially,
y'all might be ready to fight me. I'm gonna tell y'all what I told Chris the other day. If I'm Atlanta, and I love Tyler Algier to death, but I would try to get Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry and Bijan Robinson in the same backfield. That's a recipe for a Super Bowl. Why? Because when you look at Michael Penix, you take the pressure off of him with the run game. You pound the defense to sleep, like I said, with Tyler Algier. Then you have an athletic freak like a Bijan Robinson. The defensive coordinator not gonna know who to game plan against. So it's just a thought. But
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I respectfully disagree. I think we already got it. I think Tyler's not Derrick Henry. No, I'm not saying that. But he has Henry type, abilities. And I believe that Tyler doesn't fumble as much as Henry has been doing lately either. So it's like I still would keep everything the same. I'm keeping Tyler Algier, keeping Bijan Robinson. I understand you probably can get maybe a draft pick or maybe can just get him like as a straight up trade, but I am not trading. I would definitely not make that trade. We already have our guy who will pound the defense into the dust in Tyler Algier. We don't need Derrick Henry. Don't even do it. I'm about to say, my man got the infomercial going on in the middle of the live, but I have never seen it a day in my life.
I don't know what's going on.
I was just like, what in the world? Smitty be on that bull that I'll be talking about. See, now y'all get to see the stuff that y'all don't get to see. Yeah, there'd be stuff like that. That'll be talking about. I go through so much all the time with this man. My goodness. Love my brother. Love my brother. But yes, man. Hey, man, I'm all with keeping Algier. Again, I am not getting rid of Tyler Algier for Derrick Henry. I'm just not doing that. I just feel like that's a bad investment. We already have a guy who can punish the defense, Tyler Algier. And you already have the guy who can definitely has the art of the juke in Bijan Robinson. So, yeah, man, again, I'm not doing that. No way.
Man, I don't know what happened on Spotify. Started playing out of nowhere.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man, what you got going on. I was like, did my man just do an infomercial in the middle of our live?
Hey, man, look, I hope I don't get flagged for it.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it, Uncle Lou.
Like that. Yeah, seriously. Man. Seriously. Really.
Yeah, I mean, it is plenty of weapons out there that they could get. But wide receiver going to be a tricky one. Because like I said, you just got to wait and see how it plays out. Because, yeah, like I said, Cleveland, Jerry Jeudy, man, he would be an awesome fit for the Falcons, man. A veteran that, run out to the catch guy, one of the best route runners in the league. But, like I said, with that $80 million, I'm surprised they signed Jerry Jeudy to a new deal. I mean, it's guys out there, man, but
Treat play too much.
Antonio Brown ain't good for nothing but a insane asylum.
But
he ain't never touched the football field again.
Play too much. Ain't no way in the world.
Who do the Jets have?
Garrett Wilson.
They not changed. They not trading.
I was just you asked the question. Outside of that, I don't know who they got. I ain't lying to you. Well, Alan Lazard. They got Alan Lazard, if that's what you want.
I put out a video about a week ago. I still think Tyler Boyd would be a nice fit. possession receiver. He can move
He's
the
still
chains.
on the Bengals, ain't he?
No, he's a free agent. He was in Tennessee last year.
That's right. He did go to Tennessee.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to tell you, but Tennessee is where it's like Tennessee is one of the places where your career goes to die.
About like Cleveland.
And I gotta say it just like that with the you just go to die.
Hey Johnny, me and Chris talked about that yesterday, man. Justin Fields just need a coach that can unlock his skill set. He just still haven't found it. You look at Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold has been all over the world. As soon as he gets to Minnesota, somebody that can fit his skill set, he explodes, having an MVP caliber season. Justin Fields just hasn't found that coach. Yeah, look at him in Seattle. He just hasn't found that coach to unlock his talent. I think with Justin Fields, I think it's more confidence than anything. He's not confident in what he's doing out there on the field, because he knows. Look at his coordinator in Pittsburgh, Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith can't develop no quarterback. He can't. All thing he can develop is putting together a Subway sandwich. Other than that, he can't do nothing. But who is the offensive coordinator in New York with the Jets?
You. No, but with the Jets. Hold on, let me see if I can get it real quick.
Hey, Brewski. I mean, we don't know. I mean, I think it's development, man. I think he's gonna need, I think he's just gonna need a whole year to get it together, man. To,
my man Tanner. What his name is? Tanner Taylor Engstrand.
Who is that?
Shoot, your guess is as good as mine, my brother.
DJ Metcalf in Pittsburgh. DJ Metcalf
in a little deeper to see who this young man is.
Arian Smith would be a good one, but he can't hold on to the football.
He was offensive coordinator for the DC Defenders of the XFL in 2019. Wow. See, after that, he was promoted to the tight end coach and passing game coordinator in 2022 for the Detroit Lions. And so he's been with them ever since, and then he moved on with Aaron Glenn, coming over to be a new offensive coordinator. So Aaron Glenn kind of got a somewhat similar situation that the Atlanta Falcons are in. He brought in a guy that he was working with, and as a first-time offensive coordinator.
Wow. I think Aaron Glenn got a raw deal. I don't know why he took that job, man. He should have knew that was a mistake. Look at what they did. Robert Saleh is probably one of the better defensive coordinators in the league. They put together a decent team, but you had a 37-year-old quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. 38. Make that make sense.
That's crazy. Last night that we seen two guys with a combined total of 81 years out there throwing the football.
And did it damn good.
And it was a good game. That's the crazy thing. Like,
and that lets you know it's all about coaching. Because if Justin Fields had been out there last night, Cincinnati would have thrown multiple. Cincinnati would have lost 42 to nothing. And Jamar Chase would only had 2 catches. So look, I'm telling you,
he would have had 5.
No.
He wouldn't have had no more than 40 yards, but he would have had 5.
Think about last week with you. Think about, was it last week or week before last? Justin Fields got sacked 5 times, had 9 completion the whole game.
Man,
let that sink in.
That's tough.
Charleston, what's going on, Ray Ray? We think it's a little bit of, I hear you firing, and a little bit of, partying too hard.
I think it's that club.
But if you go back to the middle of the video, you'll see exactly what we said. Did Ray Ray record that bull crap inside the stadium? I don't know what he recorded. Yeah, I ain't even heard.
We don't know. I don't even know. I haven't heard any of his music to even check it out.
What did you hear that? What did you hear that?
Right. You let us know where you heard of that. Yeah, Chase
had more catches last night with Flacco.
Yeah. Broke his own record for the Bengals.
Team record. Team record.
The new team record. So, a few more catches.
Young Jeezy in 2005.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Jeezy had the city on fire.
Man, 2005. That was the year. That was the year, boy. That birthday bash was lit.
Man.
Oh, it was on Twitter yesterday. I still
Okay.
don't want to hear it. No
Yeah.
disrespect. I still don't want to hear it.
I mean, right now, man, the only thing I want to know is like, are you still going to be on this team?
No.
That's the only thing.
What? Let me
At
see.
this point, that's the only thing I need to know. Like,
let me tell you.
We can speculate all we want.
Do I need to put it up again? Yeah, I'm put it up again one more time. Read that last part.
The bottom says it says Morris said he doesn't know if McCloud will return, but I want to know.
That mean carry your ass to the door and go.
Hey man,
that's what it means.
So my thing is, I feel like either they're just going to cut him or they're going to try to find a trade partner, see if they can get a draft pick or something for him. You know, or
they'll get it. They'll get us
to stay. Is there any way that he can stay?
They'll get a 7th-round pick in 2030. That's about good as they're gonna get.
That's bad. I'm just
saying
2030.
Okay then. Yeah.
7th round, 2030. That's tough. But
I'm just saying.
My thing is who trading for him? You know
my point exactly. So at that point, if you get a draft pick 5 years down the road, just go and give him his pick slip and let him walk. But whatever the problem is, man, he just got to do better. 2030, not 2039. 2039, he probably be in a wheelchair by then. But I'm just saying.
No, that's why.
Hey man, you tagged me in that video, Craig. Come on, dog.
Nah, good job, Craig. Good job. Yes, sir.
Craig
get with the coaching now.
Craig done set me up with the okay dope.
Yeah, man, get in the good with the coaching now. Shoot, stop being like that. Get you some of that Ray Ray McCloud.
Yeah, you about to get my video flagged. Let me show you.
Oh, my bad. Shots fired. No shots fired. No smoke, man.
Yeah, man, gotta do better, man. Gotta do better. But if y'all got any more questions before we get out of here, go and throw them in the chat. Yeah, we're finna get out of here, man. We've been on a little bit over an hour.
Smitty, I'll be trying to tell you, bro. 15 minutes. Next thing you know, here we go.
15 minutes? Boy, 15 minutes will never happen. I can do 15 minutes by myself in a regular long form.
Right. Same. Nah, man.
He did get a name on ESPN, didn't he? Yeah.
Man.
Just gotta do better, man.
That's what he's searching for? Do you think that's what he was searching for? Recognition? No, I don't think so.
Hey, Johnny, I think Chris Blair just ain't got a fair chance, man. He had a solid preseason.
Yeah, man. Very solid.
How we feel about Sunday night? I'm pretty confident, man, as long as they run the ball. Like I said, they run the ball, control the clock, keep them off the field. I think they'll be fine. Because the way Matt Jones looked last week, they let us know all you got to do is get out there. And I think the way our defense is played, I think they got 14 sacks, which is half, at the midway point, because Denver got 30.
Man,
Denver just out there.
Yeah, I told you they got a game where they had 9 sacks. Give us a game where we had 9 sacks.
Already. But yeah, man, I feel pretty confident about it. I think Kittle is going to play. So, I'll count on Divine Diablo, but this is why I wanted Jalen Walker to play. To,
that would have helped
cover Kittle. But I got trust in Divine Diablo. Miss Deontay Greer, Bowman is not playing. He out with a hamstring still.
Yes, he is. Bowman is out. Hopefully next game, y'all.
Nah, they not trade Quentin Johnson. He just turned that corner to him.
They want him now. It's crazy. We should have talked about this last year. Maybe they would have gave up on him, but I don't know.
I think Lab McConkey is hurt, so he definitely not going nowhere. C-Mac and B-John training together doing the offseason. Absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna be B-John and C-Mac. And that's another reason why I wanted that's who I wanted Divine Diablo to guard with C-Mac and Jalen Walker keep his eyes on Kittle. But who's the other middle linebacker? See, Caden Ellis. But Caden Ellis has been playing better as a pass rusher. So Yeah, so I mean,
could we possibly see D'Angelo Malone on Abacate again this game?
You can see D'Angelo Malone because of his speed. He played middle linebacker in college, so he knows how to cover. But do they trust him enough to put him out there on a George Kittle? I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do, because I feel like they're gonna have to put a safety on Kittle, point blank, period. Because with Jalen Walker out, you're gonna use one of those safety to guard Kittle, because like I said, I can see Divine Diablo on C-Mac.
Yeah, I mean, I can too. I definitely can. I mean, you're gonna have to have somebody looking after him, and with no Jalen Walker, you're gonna have to have guys to step up. So, yeah, man, it's gonna. He said Kittle will play with 0 snap counts at Troy. Who? I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
Johnny, I think Troy career is over with, man. I mean, it's just written all over the wall, because he said he was on pace in preseason at training camp, then from training camp from on pace to we don't know, and now it's just completely nothing.
Nothing.
So I think Troy, I think he done, man. I think they're just doing the right thing, letting him play out this year, get his money, and then he just make a decision after that. This is the last year of his contract. This is the last year of his contract.
Last year his contract right here. This was a contract year for Troy, just like how it is for Abracady. Drafted in the same round, same year. So
I'm not surprised, champ. I'm not surprised. He a downhill guy.
Like 17 tackle for. I mean, it's still how they're using him.
Yeah, that's what he made for, downhill. Number 1 passing offense versus number 1 pass defense. I think we win that because of Matt Jones. Kyle Shanahan gonna be dialing up some shit, man. I'm telling y'all right now. He gonna be dialing up things left and right. He gonna come out firing this game because he want to win it. But he said, Kerr said, I think he will close out. He will be close, but the Falcons win. Don't love that they're getting Kittle back. I think that'll help their run game. Absolutely.
Yeah, it will. Because he's one of the. I ain't gonna lie to you, George Kittle. He's a pass catcher, but one thing Kittle loves to do is block, and he talks about that himself all the time about how it's a pleasure to block for certain guys. So yeah, he talked about how a pleasure it was to block for CMC.
Right. Dre, I mean, he might come back, but I just don't see it, my brother. I mean, I might be wrong. I just don't see it. It just been too much hush hush. It just, we ain't heard that since about the second or third preseason game.
Right. Really, I think it was a little bit before that. And so I'm just saying, man. They said, and while we cut CJ Henderson, wanted to elevate some guys, sign some other positions, when they got some offensive linemen.
The old bait and switch.
Yeah. So,
he's still out there too. So, I mean, we could bring him back later on. I mean, because we definitely still need, I feel like, maybe a little help at that corner position. But
yeah, the little Mike Hughes. No, I ain't heard no Troy. That's the thing. I ain't heard nothing about him.
Nothing on Troy.
Nothing.
Man, I can look it up. Watch this. I'm finna type in Troy Anderson name.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get nothing but a damn blank screen.
What did see Troy Anderson?
Put offer or safety on C-Mac and let Divine take Kittle. That's a good point, but I think D offer is too small. Kittle might steamroll him. But yeah, if Billy Bowman was playing, I wouldn't. Yeah, Billy Bowman can stick with Kittle because he's a physical corner. So yeah.
CBS Sports. Troy Anderson moved to reserved and Pope list. That was a month ago.
Physically unable to perform.
Yeah,
and knee might be gone.
Troy Anderson brings Atlanta Falcons training camp. Begins Atlanta Falcons training camp on the Pope list. That was
Chris,
July.
they're filling out water bottles for the team since Kurt Bellingham and being healthy. Wow.
Falcons mailbag. Which players have the best chance to return after Atlanta's bye week? And his name was mentioned in that, and that was 2 weeks ago. That was from the Atlanta Falcons, though. And that was from lead reporter Torrey McElhaney.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, man.
Yep. But yeah, man, but another great show, man. We enjoy bringing y'all these pop-up shows. We'll be on Sunday night after the game, man. It's gonna be kind of late. I might have on my pajamas, so it is what it is. But yeah, Sunday after the game, probably be about 11 o'clock, 11:30. Cause the game don't start at about 8:20. So yeah, it'll be about 11:30.
Okay, I got something for you, Smitty.
Go ahead. What you got for me? StreamYard again. They on that bullshit. John said he'll be drunk by then. Hell no. What you got for me, Chris? What you got for me?
Tori McElhaney did say in this article, I feel better about Anderson potentially returning this year, but he did have a procedure on his knee. When someone is returning from surgery, I tend to be more cautious with them. And so, I mean, yeah,
okay. That's what true. I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But we'll see.
He won't play this year, man. He won't.
And my thing is,
oh yeah, my bad.
You bring him. No, I was about to ask. I'm like, if you, and this is for the chat, everybody. Even okay, this is a contract year. What can you possibly be extended? I mean, it's definitely gonna be a 1 year if you do bring him back. But how much are you paying this man to come back on a 1 year deal just to even see if he can play?
Anywhere from $3 to $5 million. He's not gonna get that much.
All right.
Y'all in the chat acting up. Chill
yeah,
out.
Man. I always messing with Kerry about Kurt. My goodness. Kerry, it's all in the name. Kerry, Kurt.
Hey, Dirty Bird gang, at 11:30, them chicken wings ain't gonna be gone. They might be gone before the second quarter hit.
Right. You better believe it. This folks saying Troy is done.
Which is better on paper, 2016 or this year's roster. We talked about that in the preseason, DeAndre. And it's crazy because these teams are eerily similar. But roster-wise, that's a good question. I would say 2016 on 2016 only because of Julio and Matt.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
Yeah,
Julio and only Matt, reason why.
That year they were just on another level. It just and then they were already like seasoned vets too. You think about that as well. I mean, Julio was the best wide receiver in the league. Matt Ryan was the MVP that year. And that combination was like definitely stellar, man. So at the end of the day, yeah, you kind of got to give the edge to them in that department. But hey, this team is right there though. Like it's neck and neck. I would love to see a simulation to where both teams at full strength can play each other. It would be something else to see. Jesse Bates out there, you know what I'm saying, trying to bait Matt Ryan. Can you imagine? Yeah, Julio Jones and AJ Terrell. I ain't gonna lie, Julio gonna. Never mind.
I'm in the 27-20 range. Craig, I think the Falcons win by a touchdown. I just think at the end of the day, I think Bijan just gonna go off again. I think them losing Fred Warner and then having problems on that defensive line. I think that's gonna be enough for the Falcons to take it. However, the Falcons can't overlook them because of Fred Warner, because I don't know what happened in Carolina. Don't let it happen again. Every single game, you got to go in there, just like you prepare for anybody else. Go in there full strength, ready to knock somebody out and come out of there with a win. You just got to have that mentality. That I think that Carolina game woke everybody up. So I don't see that happening again.
I know I said 34-17. But I'm going to go as we're getting closer to it and, some people playing.
Appreciate you, man, Kerry.
I'm going to have to go and keep it real. And I'm going to have to go and keep it real and just say 34-20. Falcons.
Wow, whole 3 points.
Yeah, man, I got to give them their 3 points, man.
I mean, look, that's the NFL we live in, man. They got college rules now. You got defensive backs wearing number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
And going back to college numbers and all that stuff like that, yeah, man, folks are doing all kinds.
And you knew it was gonna happen because Nike took over all the jerseys, so it was bound to happen sooner or later.
Yeah.
And if you've been looking at what's been going on with designs, Nike basically making the NFL college now. All these wild ass colors and things. So
man, just wait. We're gonna have XFL jerseys with "He Hate Me" on the back. But
I'm down for that. Simon said.
Go ahead.
Simon said, Atlanta cannot take San Francisco lightly. They're a well-coached team, and they're going to come out swinging. Absolutely.
Yes, they are, and they will.
Yep.
Nah, seriously, we got.
Kara said 31-26.
I like it. As long as the Falcons winning, I like it.
Facts.
Yeah. All right, man. Shoot, y'all. We finna catch out. Don't know what y'all finna do.
Yeah, we got to turn on the lights right quick, man. Turn on the lights. But we appreciate y'all coming through, man. Another quick pop-up show, man. It ain't quick. Wasn't that quick about it. But we appreciate y'all coming through anyway, man. But we always enjoy y'all, man. Like I said, Sunday be about 11:30 because it's an 8:20 game. And hopefully we come out with a victory. If not, we move to 3-3. We just keep going. But I think we'll win, man. I think we'll win. Yeah. Appreciate it, Solomon. Appreciate it, sis. Wrap that button up and get that wrist.
Right.
Mostly at 28-17. Yeah, so yeah man. But
17s. Y'all might be on to something.
Yeah, y'all might be on to something. I ain't checking that. I don't want to look at my Twitter. They already set me up with that video. I don't even want to look at it. Appreciate it, Dirty Bird Gang. But I don't even want to look at it.
I already know what she don't do.
I don't even want to see. I already know what she did.
Yeah, I'm finna deactivate mine. well, y'all used to could catch me on Twitter, but y'all like, sheesh. Nah, but man, you already know. A1 Forever Sports, that's the platform on YouTube. And also catch me on the Hawks Digest as well, because the Hawks season is right around the corner. Next week it is, I'm telling you. But also Twitter A1 Forever, Instagram A1 Forever.
Your ass fall asleep.
Nah, I just because I was about to say I just said not to check my Twitter, but I don't just threw my Twitter out there. Anyway,
catch your ass over.
Instagram A1 Forever, and then the real A1 Forever on TikTok, man. Another show, pleasure doing it with you, Smitty, and pleasure doing it with you guys as well out there in the chat, man. You all are great.
Run now the building disposed of. We were in the middle of the pack against the run anyway. So we were. Yeah, we were in the middle of the pack anyway.
They did
Craig,
get punched.
chill out, man. Leave me carry alone, man. Chill out.
I'm talking about he just can't help himself. I'm telling you.
Stall out. Chill out.
Stall out.
But yeah. Melissa, she going to the Hawks game when they play the Pelicans. It'll be
okay.
Sports weekend.
Oh yeah, Stinky Town.
Oh yeah, they'll be the same. Yeah, the Saints and the Falcons play that same weekend. Absolutely.
We got.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all catch me at Twitter, man. At FatBoySlim_21. I'm always over there blowing that thing up because that's what I do. Also catch me on YouTube at Smitty Sports Machine, as I try to drop a little bit of content every day. Every time something comes through. Shout out to RJ, man, for always giving us our clips for our shows and things, man. We truly appreciate him. And yeah, man, we're gonna do this thing, man. We're gonna roll on out because it's getting closer to midnight and it's getting closer to my bedtime. Y'all see I done turned the screen off. I done took my shirt off, so I'm finna chill. But we gonna holler. We gonna holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.